A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Just finished talking with the Golden Bears head coach. They have been waking their players up early all week long to make sure they are prepared for the time change. Coming from the West to the East Coast can always be a little bit of a challenge, but they have done a ton of research to make sure their players have the best habits and are ready to perform at their highest level here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
And this offensive line obviously has its strengths, but you're not going to have to look further than that left side. Like, this offense gets a little bit run-heavy to the left for a reason. Left guard, left tackle, the strength of this unit. They work so well together, great individual players. And Palmer, sometimes when you got a side of the line that's a little bit more dominant, don't be afraid to go that way more often.
No question about it. I think on critical down and distances, when they need to have a play, especially on short yardage, goal line, going for it on fourth down, the left side is who they're going to be running behind. You've got two guys out there, the left tackle and left guard, that are going to play on Sundays, and that is a special combination that a lot of offensive lines wish they had.
They'll give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Trying to squeak through the pile. There he goes. He's at the 40. At the 20. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Wow, we knew coming into this one, this offense wanted to start fast, but David, how about that run and the vision and his ability to spring himself up into the second level, and you saw the speed. That's the kind of play early in a game that'll get your attention.
Get your attention and get the offense rolling. Get them in a rhythm. Like, you're not depending on your quarterback. Your offensive line did a great job paving the hole, creating an explosive on the very first drive. Man, that will get everyone lathered up and excited on this offense. And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. This time, he'll be stopped behind the line, and they'll pretty much give back what they just gained.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely.
Touchdown, Hurricane! Fit it in the window for the score.
That great first drive by this offense, capped off 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Bears offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Out wide right, it's Buckner. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws it deep. Makes the grab on the right. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Bears want to crank the tempo. They're going back to the ground. All over him immediately.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
2nd down, going to throw it. Got his man on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Golden Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Powers inside. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the 1st down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense.
The defense has been hanging on for dear life figuratively, now literally, and it draws a flag. And the Golden Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Fires to the tight end. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Extra point here will tie the game.
You talk to any quarterback, Jesse, and they love finding the big tight end. Hard to overthrow the big fellas with the big reach, the nice mitts, nice catch by the tight end.
And he made the extra point without problem. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Compton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback changing the play. To the air. It's Henderson. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Canes will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On his way back from the 20. Taken down right away. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Off play action on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Straight ahead, it's Compton. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Henderson. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after 1 period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Finds a crease, it's Rodgers. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Well, it was certainly straight enough, just not long enough. Not enough leg strength.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run the counter. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And this is every defensive coordinator's dream, right? Watching your defense go out on 1st down, TFL, 2nd down, TFL. Now you set up 3rd and long. Everybody knows they're going to throw it, and your pass rushers can pin their ears back. Outstanding job being physical by this defense.
Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Quick give. It's Compton. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the move, it's Rodgers. Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
Got it in the middle. It's Wingo. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He gets a hand on it. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. Motion from the wideout. Tells the run, wants to pass. Unleashes it on the run. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Knocked down immediately.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Throws to the tight end. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On 3rd down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Howie Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Might as well run him again. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Push is ahead. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Using his legs, it's Compton. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll try the right side. They were all over it. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
To the air, it's Henderson. Makes the grab over the middle. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Cal uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Hurricanes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16, make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his big tight end. He's loose on the right. Past the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Cal will use its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Fresh center downs going to the air. He's got the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll test the right side. He's got the first down, but he'll need a lot more than that on this final play. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Canes will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We might have some weather moving in here as we check in to start the 2nd half with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, I do have some news to report to start this 2nd half. As you know, we had a little bit of light rain in that first half, but it did not seem to affect play. But now it is really coming down. I will keep you posted on how the players and coaches adjust to this heavy rain. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making his first move. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Now they'll run it to the right here. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They're testing the right side here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. This time they'll throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Miami. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Give to the back. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. He's looking to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Second and long here. Rid of it on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Swarmed under, 5-yard loss on the play.
Well, the offense goes toss play, but guys, they do it running into the boundary where there's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
Down he goes.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Right at the line. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. He's at the tip. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
And he makes the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Handoff again. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack.
Loose in the middle. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Drops back on first down. They'll run the screen. There he goes. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. With the run on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And it's good! And they're back within a score here in the fourth.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, here on the Hurricanes sideline, I am keeping my eye on what's going on with their field goal kicker right now. They do have a little bit of a lead, but in this opportunity, can they rely on the guy that's already missed here in this game? Coach could go for it, but I do see him talking to the kicker, trying to gain some confidence, make sure that he's ready to go if they do call his number. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage of the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. The run to the left. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Keeps it on the ground. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Got to make the play on 4th. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Golden Bears sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive.
Snags it, and he's open. He's at the 50. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Golden Bears send the hurry up.
Well, you're down 2 possessions. The defense knows you're going to take shots, so it's not going to be easy. But how about that explosive play and a 50-50 ball? Guy comes down with it, and that is perfect. You've got to score quick and get the ball back quickly here to win this game.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Wants to go up top on second down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Right down the middle. He makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500, I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Now, listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guy,
touchdown, Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And the point after is good. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. They want to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Follows his blocks. It's Compton. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
They want to run it left here. They use the sideline and get him out of bounds right at the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Rides to the back. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Miami! And the punishment has been extended. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Cal uses its 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? He wants a big play here late. Goes high to pull it in. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
Left side, it's Buckner. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. And the Golden Bears are in the hurry-up.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And this defense has put a game.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Wide receiver going in motion. Needs it here on 4th down. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Running behind that left side. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.